Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book, The Psychopath Whisperer, The Science of Those Without Conscience, by Kent A. Kiehl, is a compelling exploration into the minds of psychopaths, offering a detailed examination of the neurological and psychological aspects that differentiate them from the general population. In this book, Kiehl, a renowned neuroscientist, uses his expertise and extensive research to delve into the complexities of psychopathy. Readers are taken on a journey through the inner workings of psychopaths' brains, with a focus on how their lack of conscience manifests in behavior and decision-making. Through anecdotal narratives and scientific analysis, Kiehl provides insights into the characteristics of psychopathy, the challenges in diagnosing it, and potential treatments. This book serves not only as a valuable resource for mental health professionals and students of psychology, but also as an intriguing read for anyone interested in understanding the dark facets of human behavior. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, understanding psychopathy. The first major topic explored in The Psychopath Whisperer is the fundamental understanding of psychopathy. Kiehl describes psychopathy as a personality disorder characterized by persistent antisocial behavior, impaired empathy, egotistical traits, and often, criminality. He sheds light on the criteria used to diagnose psychopathy, primarily focusing on the Psychopathy Checklist-Revised, PCL-R, a psychological assessment tool developed by Robert Hare. This tool evaluates traits like glibness, superficial charm, manipulativeness, lack of remorse or guilt, and shallow affect. Kiehl asserts that most psychopaths exhibit a specific pattern of these personality characteristics, which are critical markers for identifying the disorder. Moreover, he explains how distinguishing between psychopathy and similar antisocial behaviors is crucial, as many individuals may exhibit some psychopathic traits without being classified as full psychopaths. The clarity provided by Kiehl on the diagnostic process enhances understanding of how psychopathy is differentiated from other related disorders and the inherent complexities involved in accurately identifying such individuals. Secondly, neurological underpinnings. In his exploration of the neurological underpinnings of psychopathy, Kent Kiehl offers readers a fascinating glimpse into the science behind a psychopath's brain. Utilizing over 2 decades of research involving brain imaging, particularly functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, Kiehl uncovers the structural and functional anomalies present in the brains of psychopaths. One of the key findings from Kiehl's research is the reduced activity in areas of the brain related to empathy, morality, and emotion regulation, primarily focusing on the paralimbic system, which includes the amygdala and orbitofrontal cortex. These areas, according to Kiehl, are crucial for processing emotions and decision-making, contributing to the cold and calculated nature often observed in psychopaths. By presenting detailed case studies and imaging results, Kiehl adds a layer of scientific evidence to our understanding of psychopathy, demonstrating that psychopathy is not merely a behavioral issue, but is rooted in neurological differences. This insight not only helps in further understanding the disorder, but also in shaping potential therapeutic approaches that target these specific brain areas. Thirdly, challenges in treatment and rehabilitation. A significant portion of Kiehl's book is dedicated to discussing the challenges associated with treating and rehabilitating psychopaths. Psychopathy remains one of the hardest disorders to treat due to the inherent nature of the traits involved, such as lack of empathy, manipulativeness, and deceitfulness. Kiehl highlights the limited success of traditional therapeutic approaches, noting that psychopaths often test the skills of even the most experienced therapists, largely due to their cunning and manipulative tendencies. Cognitive behavioral approaches, although promising for other personality disorders, usually fall short when faced with the rigid personality profile of a psychopath. However, Kiehl shares emerging research pointing towards novel interventions that focus on specific neurological anomalies identified through his brain imaging work. By targeting these areas, it may be possible to develop more effective therapeutic strategies. He also discusses the ethical and practical implications of potential brain-based treatments, raising questions about consent, effectiveness, and the risk of unintended consequences. This exploration underscores the significant challenges that remain in addressing the rehabilitation of psychopathic individuals, while also highlighting the innovative research efforts aimed at overcoming these hurdles. Fourthly, The role of psychopaths in society. In the book, Kiehl discusses the broader societal implications of psychopathy and the role that psychopaths play in various social contexts. Contrary to the sensationalized portrayal of psychopaths as serial killers, Kiehl points out that many psychopaths manage to evade the criminal justice system while thriving in environments where their traits can be advantageous, such as in corporate or political settings. This raises critical ethical and moral questions about how society deals with individuals who may not break the law but display traits that are consistent with psychopathy. Kiehl explores the potential impacts that these individuals can have in leadership roles, where their lack of empathy and remorse can lead to destructive decision-making. The book also delves into the societal responsibility for identifying and managing these individuals, proposing that with greater understanding of psychopathy, society can better mitigate the potential harm while recognizing that not all psychopaths are inherently dangerous or criminally inclined. This discussion prompts readers to reconsider preconceived notions about psychopathy and to appreciate the complexity of integrating such individuals into a safe and productive society. Lastly, ethical considerations and future directions. The final topic Kiehl tackles is the ethical considerations and future directions for the study and management of psychopathy. He raises critical questions about the ethical implications of labeling individuals as psychopaths, particularly in legal, clinical, and societal contexts. The potential for stigma and the misuse of the psychopathy label is significant, making accurate diagnosis and responsible communication of findings imperative. Kiehl stresses the importance of continuing to refine diagnostic tools and treatment methods in light of ongoing neuroscience research, advocating for a cautious and evidence-based approach. He also discusses the role of early detection and intervention, proposing that identifying potential psychopathic traits during childhood could offer preventative avenues, though this comes with its own set of ethical challenges. As research progresses, the potential for new treatments that could modify brain functioning presents both promise and controversy. The book emphasizes the need for a balanced dialogue about these advancements, ensuring that the vulnerabilities of both individuals with psychopathy and the broader society are taken into account. Kiehl's forward-looking perspective encourages ongoing research while thoughtfully considering the responsibilities that accompany new scientific insights. In conclusion, The Psychopath Whisperer is a must-read for anyone interested in the intersections between neuroscience and criminal psychology, as well as for those seeking to understand the complexities of human behavior. This book is particularly beneficial for mental health professionals, students of psychology, forensic scientists, and even legal professionals who frequently encounter individuals exhibiting psychopathic traits. Kiehl's work helps demystify the science of psychopathy, offering insights that can lead to more informed approaches in treatment and management. For the general reader, the book provides a gripping narrative that is both educational and thought-provoking, encouraging a deeper inquiry into how the brain influences behavior. Moreover, understanding psychopathy through this comprehensive lens can benefit individuals in recognizing and managing interpersonal interactions with those who might display similar traits in daily life. By better understanding the cognitive and behavioral features of psychopathy, individuals can cultivate greater awareness and strategies to safeguard against manipulation or harm. Ultimately, Kiehl's work offers invaluable tools for both personal development and professional practice, making it a compelling addition to any reader's collection. If you would like to support Kent A. Kiehl, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.